You're listening to the Move to Millions Minute on the Move to Millions podcast with Dr. Darnyelle Jervey Harmon. It's time for another Move to Millions Minute on the Move to Millions podcast. I am your host, Dr. Darnyelle, God girl, business growth strategist, eight-figure entrepreneur, best-selling author of Move to Millions, the proven framework to become a $1 million CEO with grace and ease instead of hustle and grind, the CEO of Incredible One Enterprises, and the creator of the Move to Millions, Sell Millions, and Lead Millions methods. I am the absolute best at combining spiritual principles with business growth strategy so that our clients are equipped to scale and sustain businesses that serve them financially and spiritually. And you know, we've got the receipts to prove it. Our Move to Millions method has created 45 first-time and 25 next-time seven-figure CEOs since 2021. If you run a business that is not making seven figures and you know you were born to, check out houseofmillions.com to learn more about our business advisory programs. I am so excited to help you to anchor in this week's affirmation based on our full-length episode that aired on Monday. If you have not listened to this week's episode where I talked about why I did not submit for the Inc. 5000, there is a link in the show notes for you to be able to go and check it out. And now, help me affirm this week's $1 million CEO affirmation. I am fully aware of my value and the exceptional impact I bring to the marketplace, and I do not seek external validation to affirm my worth. My confidence comes from within, grounded in my expertise, experience, and the results I consistently deliver. I trust in my abilities and the unique offerings I provide, knowing that my success is a reflection of my dedication and excellence. I stand strong in my purpose, leading with authenticity and conviction, and I attract opportunities and clients who recognize and appreciate my true value. I am enough as I am, and my value shines through in everything I do, independent of external approval or recognition. Let me tell you why this affirmation is so important, because in the episode, if you've already listened or when you listened, you'll hear me share a big part of the reason why I did not submit again this year was because I'm in a season in my life where I've already been there and done that. I know who I am. I know the results that I get. Every time I just look back over the clients that we've had the opportunity to serve in the full history of my business, and we're 16 years in business, not even just since 2021 when we really started on Move to Millions. But when I look back over all of that, I don't need an award to tell me how great I am, especially an award I've already gotten 2 years in a row. And so I wanted to share this affirmation this week for those of you who still feel like someone else needs to say you're great for you to operate in your greatness. Greatness is within you. Greatness is already who God created you to be since before you were formed in your mother's womb. And if you can anchor into that, then you can set yourself on a trajectory to bring into your life experience whatever it is that you desire in this season. Now, don't get me wrong. As I stated in the full-length episode, if it's important to you to get the Inc. 5000 designation, I get it because it was important to me the very first time. And we repeated because I wanted to be able to silence the naysayers that we had to verify and prove that our business did at least $2 million. That's a big deal, especially for me as a business consultant, as a business advisor, working with entrepreneurs and small business owners, primarily who also want to get businesses to seven figures and beyond. It's important for me to have that. I don't know what your reason why would be, but I want you to connect to your reason why and make sure that it's something that you need and you have a strategy in place to lever it. And you're not just doing it because it'll tell other people that you matter. That's the most important thing that I want you to think about. So again, I want you to affirm with me, I am fully aware of my value and the exceptional impact I bring to the marketplace, and I do not seek external validation to affirm my worth. My confidence comes from within, grounded in my expertise, experience, and the results I consistently deliver. I trust in my abilities and the unique offerings I provide, knowing that my success is a reflection of my dedication and excellence. I stand strong in purpose, leading with authenticity and conviction, and I attract opportunities opportunities, and clients who recognize and appreciate my true value. I am enough as I am, and my value shines through in everything I do, independent of external approval and recognition. And your weekly journal prompts. I know that I am enough because, number 2, my confidence gives me the courage to. And number 3, when I look back over what I've helped others to accomplish, it makes me. Lean into these journal prompts and talk about your need for not seeking external validation this week, this season, and in this lifetime. And go do the work that you've been called forth to do, standing boldly and fully in the confidence to know that you know that you know that you are the best thing since pockets, and anyone who comes into your space will be fully transformed because you are being you. I'm excited for your next season as you recognize no one else needs to tell you you're great because God already did. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Hey, God girl. Have you attended event after event looking for an up-leveled conversation and community only to realize you've outgrown the rooms you used to frequent for inspiration and implementation? I want to invite you to spend 3 days immersing yourself in a safe, aligned, and significant space where you can have the deep, vulnerable, and transparent conversations about what life beyond the money really looks like. For the first time, maybe ever, you can have the conversations that really shift the way you show up in every area of your life and focus on getting access to more freedom, more expression, more self-care, more meaning, more alignment, and more connections. God Girls Making Millions is the only room of its kind for you to finally unearth what is burgeoning for your next level. Learn more and submit your application today at godgirlsmakingmillions.com. I know what it feels like to get your business to a major milestone and still feel like something is missing. If you've gotten your business to $300,000 a year or more, and it doesn't make you feel all warm and fuzzy, I know exactly what you need. You need a business audit. And there is nothing that would bring me more joy than to look beneath the hood of your business to see what's keeping you from the $1 million mark. There's only one catch. You're going to have to apply. To learn more about a session that will allow me to expose your gaps and help you to understand what are the gateways to get you to the $1 million mark, go now to movetomillionsmastermind.com. Thank you for listening to the Move to Millions Minute on the Move to Millions podcast with Dr. Darnyelle Jervey Harmon. If you enjoyed this quick episode, do yourself a favor. Subscribe, rate, and review so that you never miss a minute of anything that we have for you on your own Move to Millions. And until we meet again, remember, millions are your birthright, and to access them, you need only move.